GenCon 2015, I'm Mark Arnaudo reporting from the booth of Red Tavern Games, and I'm here with Sean, who has agreed to tell us a little bit about one of the new releases, an upcoming release called Above and Below, a game that is not out yet, will be out later this year in November, but there is a copy here that people can play and that we can show you. Thank you, Sean.
So here at Red Raven Games, so excited you guys came by. This is a great game. It's got aspects of worker placement as well as storytelling. You go and explore and read the paragraph from the book, and there's a choice at the end of each paragraph, and it gives you a little bit of that story game playing as well as an actual strategy.
So there is a paragraph-based narrative component.
Yeah, it's about half the game, and you're building a village.
Okay.
But you discover that there's caves beneath the surface. So while you're building above, you can also explore below, and once you've explored, you can build below. Exploring is where you get that storytelling element of the game. And at the end of each story, there's a choice you get to make. And once you've chosen, you can roll to see if you're successful at it and at what level you're successful. So it gives you more points, more goods, and things like that. If you take a look at these boards over here, so we've got here where you're collecting your goods, which gives you higher monies and higher points in each turn. You have your villagers that start out, and you send them out to work for you, doing any one of these actions. Once they've been used, they're exhausted, so they are retired until the end of the next round. If they're exploring, for example, and at the end of exploring, let's say I've got my two people here, and I've rolled a 4 and a 3. That gives me a value of 3 explore, but I need 4 explore. I can injure one of my people and send him over here to the med bay to get me an extra point and make that level. And he actually has to take 2 turns to get back, but that'll give me an extra.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, extra
From the
good.
med area to the night area to the active area.
Exactly. So yeah, as you can see, we've got worker placement, we've got goods collecting, and a little bit of storytelling action as well.
And how do you win the game?
The game ends after 7 rounds. Whoever has the most points, the most victory points at the end of the rounds. And we also have some reputation here. So if you're making good decisions in your story, when as you're exploring, your reputation goes up and gets you more counts. But if you're being bad to people and you're fighting them or kicking them, sometimes your reputation goes down, and it can take away from your points.
I like, so that is an interactive aspect of the game, that what you do to the other players affects your position in the game.
Exactly, yeah.
I got to tell you, this seems pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited to see how the game will be when it comes out. Yeah, so thank you, Sean, for telling us about Above and Below, a new release by Red Tavern.
Red Raven.
Oops, Red Raven. Sorry, I think I said Red Tavern at the beginning too. My bad. Thank you for correcting me.
No problem.
When one person is making